Hello. Okay. Yesterday we discussed what we discussed speed. Yesterday we discussed speed, velocity. So what is the formula for speed? Total distance, total distance by total time. Next, total displacement by total time. Is it okay? Is it visible? Is it audible to you? If it is audible, message me yes. Message me yes. Is it audible? Hello. We joined up now. Hey, Balu. What? Okay. Is it audible? Is it visible? Message me yes. First. Come on. Chat box. Yes. Okay. Now, see, last class we discussed speed, that is nothing but total distance by total time, velocity total displacement by total time. Okay, so here the units for this one, for distance meter, for time second. Here displacement also we can measure in meter per second, meter per second or kilometer per second. Okay, I think some questions also I given. So today I am going to discuss one more concept. That is average velocity. Average velocity. So what is average? Do you know? Generally average the sum of the digits or sum of the quantities by number of quantities, whatever quantities. Is that temperature, is that meter, is that marks, is that whatever it is. So average velocity. Now here velocities. So for this one formula, average velocity, total, same formula, total displacement by total time. Total displacement by total time, same formula what we used for velocity. Here also average velocity, total displacement by total time. So just copy this formula first. Average velocity. Copy this one first. Then I will explain. See here, a body, a car starts from A, then reached B, then reached C, then reached D. Starts from A, crossed B, and crossed C, finally reached D. So the car displaced S1 displacement from A to B, then S2 distance from D to C, then S3 distance for C to D. C to D. So the car starts from A, crossed B, crossed C, finally reached D. So how much time taken? From A to B, it took T1 time, T2 time, T3 time. So this is the situation I have. A car, a body, or a particle. A starts and ends its journey to D. So it crosses B and C points. A to B displacement will be S1, B to C S2, C to D S3. Here for S1 displacement, for covering S1 displacement, it took T1 time. Then S2 displacement in T2 time. Then S3 displacement in T3 time. So for this one, average velocity we have to calculate. For this, average velocity, already we have the formula: total displacement by total time. Okay, here total displacement, first one S1 plus S2 plus S3, total time taken T1 plus T2 plus T3. This is a simple formula you have here. Average velocity is equal to total displacement by total time. So displacement, we have three displacements. We have up to here S1, up to here S2, then S3. So S1 plus S2 plus S3. Then T1 time, T2 time, T3 time. T1 plus T2 plus T3. Is it visible? So I will write some up. So here a car starts from A, crossed B, crossed C, finally reached D. So A to B displacement will be S1, B to C, S2, C to D, S3. So for S1 displacement, time taken T1, S2 displacement, time taken T2, S3 for S3 displacement, time taken T3. So we have three displacements, three times. So average velocity for this situation, total displacement by total time. We have the three displacements, S1 plus S2 plus S3. Total time is T1 plus T2 plus T3. Is it okay? So this is the simple formula. Just what you write, a car starts from A and reached D. Then find average velocity. Write this question and draw this one. You will get this one. Okay. After completion, message me yes. A car starts from A and reached D. Find average velocity. So this is a picture how it traveled. How did it travel? Okay. If you complete, message me yes. First, okay. Now, see, I will explain this situation. See here, a body S1 displacement in T1 time, S2 displacement in T2 time, S3 displacement in T3 time. Is it? So for average velocity plus 5. This is average velocity. Simple. So a body covered S1 displacement in T1 time, S2 displacement in T2 time, S3 displacement in T3 time. Just S1 plus S2 plus S3 by T1 plus T2 plus T3. Okay. Okay. I will give one problem for this one. A body covered 1 kilometer and 2 kilometer and 3 kilometers in 1 second, 2 seconds and 3 seconds respectively. Find the average velocity. Find the average velocity. Okay. Can you do this one? Can you come on, try it? I give simple. A body covered 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, 3 kilometer in 1 second, 2 seconds and 3 seconds. See, I used here word respectively, means 1 kilometer in 1 second, 2 kilometer in 2 seconds, 3 kilometer in 3 seconds. Then easy for this one. Write the formula and do it fast. Give me answer first. Find average velocity. Average velocity 0. Who said this? 0 is wrong. 0 is wrong. Why it is 0? See here, picture. This is starts from A and D. C. B. C. Up to here 1 kilometer. This is the distance 2 kilometer. This is the distance 3 kilometer. Then 1 kilometer covering 1 second, 2 kilometer covering 2 second, 3 kilometer covering. Give me answer first. What man? Do it first. Hey Balu, are you there? Simply chit chatting. So here average velocity equal to S1 plus S2 plus S3 by T1 plus T2 plus T3. Is it? Now S1 1 kilometer, S2 2 kilometer, S3 3 kilometer, T1 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. So 6 by 6 you will get 1. So for this one, kilometer per second. Is it? Okay. How much you got? 6 kilometer per second, 1 kilometer per second. Okay, right. Then one more question. I am changing only digits here. I am changing here 2 kilometer, 3 kilometer, 4 kilometer. Here keep 2 kilometer, 3 kilometer, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, then 4 seconds. Write one more question. This is the second problem. First problem over. We change this one. Instead of 1 kilometer, write 2 kilometer. Instead of 2, instead of 3, 4. Then write 2, 3, 4. Then fine. Average velocity. Who will do fast? Come on, start. Did you understand what is the problem first? I changed 1 kilometer instead of 2 kilometer. Here I written 2 kilometer instead of 2 kilometer. I written 3. Instead of 3, I written 4. 1 second, 2. I change it to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. Then first, give me answer. 1. If this is also 1, 2 plus 3. Okay, very good. One more. You also give answer. Balu given. Here also same situation. See what is the situation here. 2 kilometer instead of you write 2 kilometer. This will be 3. This will be 4. This will be 2 seconds. This will be 3 seconds. This will be 4. So write here 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. 9 by 9. 1. Very good. 1 meter per second. Okay. Now we will see one more question. Next, if a body travels if a body travels s1 displacement with v1 velocity. See, if a body traveled s1 displacement with v1 velocity, then s2 displacement with v2 velocity, then and s3 displacement with v3 velocity. Find average velocity. Average velocity of the body. Read the question first. First you read. What is the question here? If a body travels s1 displacement with v1 velocity, s2 displacement with v2 velocity, and s3 displacement with v3 velocity, find the average velocity of the body. This is different. This is somewhat different. How do we do? First write the problem. Write the problem. See, a body starts from the, for example, displaced s1 and with velocity v1. Okay, this is point B. Next, this point C, s3 displacement with velocity v. Is it okay? Next, s2 displacement, here s3 with velocity v3. So this is a situation in the question. We have to calculate average velocity. How do we calculate? We have the formula average velocity equal to total displacement by total time. We have the formula. What is the formula? Come on, say s1 plus s2 plus s3 by t1 plus t2 plus t3. Okay. But is it t1, t2, t1, t2, t3? Do we know? We don't know. Do we know? మనకు తెలుసా అవి? తెలియదు. But we have the formula s1, s2, s3. s1, s2, s3 we have the question. But we don't have t1, t2, t3. What will do? Now, already you know. Is it visible? Go for here. Okay. See, already you know velocity equal to displacement by time. Displacement, that is v1 equal to s1 by t1. v1 equal to s1 by t1. Do you know v1 equal to s1 by t1? Already you know in 7th class, like that, 6th or 7th. Velocity is equal to velocity by time, displacement by time. If you don't know, just copy this one. Velocity equal to displacement by time, s1 by t1. Now from this, t1 equal to s1 by v1, s1 by v1. Okay, t1 equal to s1 by v1. We use this formula here. So what I am doing here, S1 plus S2 plus S3, then T1, instead of T1 we can write S1 by V1, S2 by V2, S3 by V3. This is the formula. One more formula for you I am giving to you. In which situation? If a body travels along a straight line, S1 it covers S1 displacement with V1 velocity, S2 displacement with V2 velocity, S3 displacement with V3 velocity. Find average velocity of the body. In this situation, already we have the formula total displacement by total time, S1 plus S2 plus S3 by T1 plus T2 plus T. So we have here in denominator T1, T2, T3, but we don't have in this situation V1, V2, V3. So for that one, T1, I am taking instead of T1, I am substituting S1 by V1, S1 by V1, S2 by V2, S3 by V3. Okay. Now, this is a simple formula, very important. Okay. Based on this formula, I will give one more question for you. Just copy it. If you copy, message me yes. After copy, message me yes. After copying, come on. Chat box. Okay. What happened? After finished, message me yes. Okay. Not okay. Come on, children. Not yet completed. If complete, message me yes. Balu, not completed. Okay. I'm rubbing now. Did you finish? Follow, is it audible? Okay. I will do, I will give one problem. Here, 1 kilometer with 5 kilometer per hour. Then 2 kilometer with 2 kilometer per hour. 5 kilometer with 1 kilometer per hour. Find average velocity of that body. Do it. Now, for this one, average velocity equal to, see in this question we have displacement, velocity, displacement, velocity, displacement, velocity. So 3 displacements, 3 velocities. So S1 by V1, S2 by V2, S3 by V3. Okay, now do it. 1 plus 2 plus 5. 1 by 5 plus 2 by 2 plus 5 by 1. 5 by 1. See what I did here? Simple. If a body travels 1 kilometer displacement with 5 kilometer per hour velocity, then cover 2 kilometer displacement with 2 kilometer per hour velocity, and 5 kilometer displacement with 1 kilometer per hour velocity. For this one, I want to calculate average velocity. So that is equal to, already I given this formula, S1 plus S2 plus S3 by S1 by V1 plus S2 by V2 plus S3 by V3. So here 3 displacement, 1 plus 2 plus 5, 1 by 5, S1 by 1 like this, 1 plus 2, 3 plus 5, 8 by, see, 1 by 5 plus 1, 5 by 1. So just add it. Denominator 5, 1 plus 5 plus 25. Is it 631 by 5? 5 into 8 by 31 kilometer per hour. Kilometer per hour. See, this is numerical. Don't worry about numerical problems. Just how we are doing. If he give displacement and velocity, displacement, then you go for this formula. You can do. If it is easy numerical, you can do easily. Otherwise, it will be tough. Okay. For you, I will give one problem. One more problem. First finish this one. After finishing, message me first. You are not messaging first. Displacement 1, 1. Displacement 2, 2. Displacement 3, 5, 1 by 5 with 5, 2 kilometer with 2, 2 by 2, 5 kilometer with 1, 5 by 1, just averaged. And no, what is your message? No volume, no value. See, look here, no problem, you will get this one. Okay, we will do one more. I will give one more problem for this one. Same method, you simply do it. I'm rubbing here also, I am removing, then here, then here, then here, then here. Okay, now you just write fast. 10 kilometer with 10 kilometer per hour, 20 kilometer with 20 kilometer per hour, 30 kilometer with 10 kilometer per hour. Do it fast. First copy the question. First, do it fast. Is it visible now? Yes or no? Is it visible? Yes, come on, do it. Problem, do it. Do fast. Come on, fast. Give me answer. Give first. Come on. Give me answer. S1 10, S2 20, S3 30, 5. Velocity V1 10, 10 by 10. Next 20 by 20 is 30 by 10. Is it? Come on, do it fast. 20, 30, 30, 60 by 20 average. These are all, what are they? Fractions. 20, 200. LCM. LCM 200. Is it 200 or 2000? Do it. Otherwise, go for 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. You, how much you will get? 1 plus 1 plus 3. How it is? Very nice. 5. That is equal to 60 by 5. 12. 12 kilometer per hour. 12 kilometer per hour. Okay. Then one more different one belongs to this one, but it is different. Okay, just copy it. I'm moving here. Drawing. This is also very important. Vertical straight line covers first half distance with V1. Remaining distance with V2. See, if a body, if a body covers first half distance first half distance with v1 velocity and second half distance with v2 velocity, find its average velocity. Come on, do it. Come on. This is also very important. If a body covers first half distance with v1 velocity and second half distance with v2 velocity, find its average velocity. Try it first. Balu, try. Look here. See, for example, this is total displacement. Yes, total displacement is S. So here, if a body covers first half distance, that means total is yes. So up to here S by 2. This is the first half distance. Next, remaining will be S by 2. S by 2 plus S by 2 will get total S. Is it up to here? Understand? Yes. S by 2, S by 2. S by 2 distance or displacement with v1 velocity. S by 2 displacement with v2 velocity. Then find its average velocity. For that one, average velocity, we have the formula S1 plus S2. Here only two displacements, not three. Only we have two displacements. Is it 2 or 3? First half distance, second half distance. You have only two displacements and you have two velocities. Two displacements, two velocities. Okay. Now average velocity equal to S1 plus S2 by S1 by V1 plus S2 by V2. Okay, already I discussed this formula in the last question. Just we apply to this situation. We apply for this situation. Now, is it visible? I think it is visible. S1 S by 2, S2 S by 2 by S1 S by 2 by V1. Next S by 2 by V2. This is little bit confusion. Fraction by, in the numerator one fraction is there, denominator b1 is there. Now, so I will do here s by 2 plus s by 2, nothing but s. Here s by 2, v1 by 1, v2 by 1. This is also one fraction. Fraction by fraction. S by 2 into 1 by v1. S by 2 into 1 by v2. Okay. Now I am writing here. Is it visible? Okay. Okay, I will move like this. S by 2 v1, s into 1, 2 into v1, 2 v1, s into 1, 2 v2, s by 2 v2. Is it okay? Okay. Now this is equal to s by, just take common s by 2, then we will get 1 by v1 plus 1 by v2. CSS cancel. So 1 by 2 v1 v2 equal to v1 plus v2. So finally you will get, it's not easy. So I will, up to here you finished. I think I am rubbing this one. This also I will rub. Then easy for you. No. We'll do clearly. See. S by 2 plus S by 2. Yes. S by 2 plus S by 2. Yes. S by 2 by V1 by V1. Fraction by fraction. So first fraction S by 2. V1 by 1. 1 by V1. S by 2. V2 by 1. V2. 1 by V2. So this is 1. This is 1. Yes by S into 1. Yes. 2V1. S into 1 S. 2V2. Okay. Then S by, take S common. 2 also common. You can take it. 1 by V1 plus 1 by V2. So numerator S is there, denominator S is there. You can cancel it. So here 1 by 2, 1 by V1 plus 1 by V2. So 1 by 2, it is in denominator, it go up, that means 2 by 1. 2 by 1 by V1 plus 1 by V2. This is equal to V1 V2 V1 plus V2. So this is a fraction. Finally you will get 2V1 V2 by V1 plus V2. This is average velocity. This is the final formula. What is the formula here? Average velocity for this situation, if a body covers first half distance with V1 and second half distance with V2, then directly 2V1 V2 by V1 plus V2. 2V1 V2 by V1 plus V2. Simple. Don't remember all the things. You just remember this formula. It is easy for you. Otherwise, you will get more confusion. Simple. This one. If a body covers first half distance with V1, second half distance with V2, find average velocity. Just go for 2V1 into V2 by V1 plus V2. Simple. 2V1 V2 by V1 plus V2. Okay, 2v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. Today is somewhat typical concepts. Okay, I will give one problem for you based on this formula. 2v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. Okay. Problem. A car covered first half distance with 1 kilometer per hour and second half distance with 2 kilometer per hour. 2 kilometer per first half distance. You just observe this one. First half distance, second half distance with 1 kilometer with 2 kilometer. Find its average velocity. Use this formula. Give me answer first. That is your duty. Average velocity 2v1 v2 by v1 v2. Come on, substitute and do it fast. Give me answer. Give me answer. Come on, children. First half distance with v1 velocity, second half with v2 velocity. So average velocity 2 into v1 1 v2 2 by v1 1 v2 2 2 1 ja 2 2 2 ja 4 1 plus 2 3 4 by 3 kilometer per hour. This is the answer. This is the answer. Okay, copy it. Copy it, copy it. Okay, now I'm changing here digits. You do first. 2 kilometer per hour, 3 kilometer per hour. Find average velocity. First half, second half. First half, second half. Do it fast. Do it fast and say. Come on, do it. I change the values. V1 is 2, V2 is 3. 2 V1 into V2 by V1 plus V2. Come on, do. Okay, I will do. first half distance v1, that is 2, second half distance with v, 2 plus 3, 2 to the 4, 4 3 are 12, 12 by, that's it, don't go for this one, 12 by 5 kilometer per hour. Very good. Okay, so this is about average velocity, average speed. So average speed is same. Now I will give one more problem, one more formula for you. Copy it. Okay, right, this is also very important. A body, if a body, if a body, first half time, first half time with v1 velocity, if a body travels, you write, if a body travels first half time with v1 velocity and second half time with v2 velocity, find its average velocity. This is a new question, hot question. We have one more formula. Last question, first half distance, second half distance. Here first half time, second half time. So what is the formula? See, here to here, here to here, body covers. So the body covers total time t. First half time t by 2, next half time t by 2. So t by 2 time up to here, then t by 2 time up to here. So t by 2 time with v1 velocity, next half time with v2 velocity. Okay, is it okay? So find average velocity. We have the formula s1 plus s2. Here only two displacements. This is s1 displacement, this is s2 displacement. Then t1 plus t2. Already you know velocity equal to displacement by time. Displacement by time. So displacement equal to v into time. V into time. So for s1, v1 into t by 2. So substitute s1 place, s1 equal to v1 into t by 2, v1 into t by 2 plus s2 v2 into t by 2 by t1 t by 2, t2 t by 2. Okay, up to here first you write, up to here first you write. You will get one more formula here. See, I am explaining like this. If a body travels first half time, total time t, total time if it is t, first time is t by 2, next half time t by 2. T by 2 time travels with v1 velocity, then t by 2 time with velocity v2. So with v1 velocity, t by 2 time it travels s1 displacement. With v2 velocity, t by 2 time second half time with S2, S2 displacement. So our velocity formula, we have S1 plus S2 by T1 plus T2. We don't know displacement, that's why displacement in terms of velocity into time. I written here v1 into t by 2 plus v2 into t by 2, t by 2, t by 2. What is the formula? We will see. How will it change? First I rub it. Here I am rubbing. Next. v1 into t by 2 plus v2 into t by 2, t by 2 plus t by 2, half plus half equal to t. Then see, here it is t is there, here also t is there, t take common, v1 by 2 plus v2 by 2 by t will cancel, so denominator 2 is there, so v1 plus v2. The final answer is v1 plus v2 by 2. This is average velocity for this case. You have to remember this formula. Don't confuse is all the things. Remove it. Just you have to remember v1 plus v2 by 2. v1 plus v2 by 2. Okay, I think enough today. All the formulas today only. This is MSET formulas, IIT formulas, not 10th, not 9th. It will useful in your MSET engineering entrance after intermediate. Very, very important formulas. So I will say today formula, just copy it, all the formulas. First one, formula. Okay, first one, average velocity, S1 plus S2 plus S3. If 3 displacement more is there, S7. T1 plus T2 plus T3 dash Tn. This is the one formula. Next, average velocity, S1 plus S2 plus S3 dash plus S7 by V1 plus V2 S1 by V1 plus S2 by V2 plus dash Sn by V. When displacement and velocity here is given. Third, average velocity S V1 into T1 V2 into T2 dash Vn into Tn by T1 plus T2 plus dash Tn when velocity and time given. Third formula. Fourth, first half distance with V1, second half distance with V2. For this one, average velocity equal to 2V1 V2 by V1 plus V2. One more formula, last formula. First half time with V1 velocity, first half second, here second half time with V2 velocity, average V1 plus V2 by 2. Remember all these formulas. velocity or average speed. Very, 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 very important. Different cases. Okay, thank you. If you complete it, you can leave it. You can leave it. Okay, shall we leave? Okay, message me yes. I can leave. Come on.